What is going on, guys? It's about RdnRacing. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Now guys, today we've got something very iconic, extremely nice, and that is the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 and this amazing paint job. And if you guys car guys, OG fans, you guys know what this is obviously the reference to the R34 that Paul Walker drove in the Fast and Furious franchise, the earlier R34s. And I actually got this from a online seller, and he was actually selling at a really good price, so massive shout out to him for hooking us up with this car. And I'm going to do a quick unboxing. I also have the R34 from the Hot Wheels edition, because obviously, as you guys know, this is the Tomica version. We also have the Hot Wheels. I'll do a little comparison as well with that car, but yeah, the main focus is all about this. We're going to quickly unbox this car, and I'm going to show you all about it. So before we actually started, I removed the tape that was surrounding the boxes just to facilitate this slightly better and make it fast, because obviously you guys don't want to watch me struggle to open a plastic piece of box. But anyway, so after you get the back out, what you're greeted with is two different things. Obviously we're going to try to be as delicate as possible. So here's the box. So the card here, this is actually quite nice, I must say. I know, and especially if you want to make like a display case, you actually cut this out and paste it alongside, which I think is going to look amazing. I'm actually going to keep this, and I'm going to try to figure something out with this. So stay tuned. Maybe one day I'll do an update video on this if I don't forget. Anyways, back to this. So obviously, when you see the car, this is what you're greeted with. The car itself with this obviously plastic protector, and the box. So obviously, if you're ever done playing with it, you can put it back to it. And then if you guys can, I'm not going to put it back, I'm not going to put it in because it will take some time and I don't want to waste time. But I assume it's a perfect fit, so it should be able to fit inside the box. Anyways, box aside, this is what we have, and this is what we want to talk about: the R34 GTR and this amazing silver and blue paint job. So I don't know how many of you actually follow Drifted, but he actually did a comparison video, and I actually saw this car and inside his video first, and I agree with him. This has a more accurate design structure compared to the Fast and Furious one. But we're not going to do comparisons now. We're just going to run through this car. So right at the right side of the vehicle, wheels. We always start with wheels, so let's just start with wheels first. These are 6-spoke wheels. Yep, these are 6-spoke wheels. The wheels spin amazingly well. Obviously it's a Tomica premium, which is why they went with better rims. At least it's not the usual Tomica mainline rims. So the rims are nicely done. It does look a bit unproportionate. Maybe it's just me, I'm not really sure, but I'm not complaining. And then all right, so let's just get on right with it. So obviously we've got the blue stripes that go from the back right here all the way to the front splitter right there. Doors open up as well. We'll get back to the interior and the doors in a bit. Don't worry about that. Obviously you've got a fuel door right there. Front wheels spin amazingly well as well, and I think from this I'm assuming that I can feel this as suspension as well. So we'll get back to this. And if you look at the front of the vehicle, here's where it gets interesting, because check it out, we've got plastic headlight temples. These are not printed, these are plastic bits, which is, I don't know, it adds a lot of value and character to the car. It shows effort into the production. I think Tomica did an insanely amazing job with it. If you guys can actually see, the GTR logo in the grille right there, which is very nicely done, and I think it's a very good thing that they actually did that. It actually, the attention to detail is really amazing, and I think it's one of the better things about this car. Obviously you've got the blue pin stripe, two dual stripes here that goes through the splitter as well. The reflective lights right here. Okay, let's have a look at the interior as well. You can see the blue interior, blue bits right there. We'll get back to the interior in a bit as well, not to worry. If you look at the left side of the vehicle, exactly the same details. Nothing much, nothing worth mentioning. Obviously doors open as well, but we'll get to the interior like I mentioned once again in a bit. Wheels spin amazingly well once again. These 6-spoke rims, they're actually quite well done, I must say. I'm actually quite impressed. And if you look at the back, here's where it gets nice. Obviously we've got the iconic tail lights of the GTR, quite a massive wing in fact, and it's the only plastic bit here. It does feel a bit flimsy, but besides that, I think it's okay. And we've got the exhaust pipe right there, obviously. And then with that, we're going to look at the bottom of the vehicle. It does not say R34 anywhere in the car. And details wise, there isn't much as well, just a bit here. It says Tomica. It says made in Vietnam right here. Obviously we've got the rivets and the exhaust as well, so not really a huge fan of this. And one thing, let me know if any of you in the comments below, if any of you know, but I don't know why the wheels, right, they actually have a thread in the middle. I have no idea. Maybe it's because, you know, they use it to clip the two parts of the wheel together, or maybe it's just I have no idea. I honestly, it's a bit weird honestly. And obviously they don't come with rubber tires. Rubber tires would have been cooler, but they don't. They come with, these are plastic tires, so oh well. Anyways, let's have a look from the top. So obviously it just looks amazing. It looks very clean, which it's something that I think Tomica did really well. They actually managed to clean the vehicle, make it look very nice. And lastly, don't realize that I didn't forget the interior. So let's just look at this from the driver's side. So obviously we've got a bucket seat and the interior. Let me see if I can just show it to you. You can see a bit of interior details as well. And if you open up this side, you can actually see the nitrox tube. And obviously, you know, it doesn't have a passenger seat because obviously it's a race car and stuff like that. And you guys can see the interior here slightly better as well. I think the interior on this is amazingly done, and the fact that, you know, it has open doors that can open, removable doors, they are always amazing. I'm a huge fan of such moving parts. All in all, I think this is a really well done car. So here I have the car from the mainline version of the R34 from the Fast and Furious series as well. So this is a mainline, and the first thing obviously you guys notice there isn't a stripe on the Hot Wheels version. Not really sure why. I know some of the variations don't really have that. And then if you look at the side comparison, obviously the paint is the same. It's almost the same silver paint, but if you notice, the Tomica has a much lighter shade of blue and the Hot Wheels has a darker shade of blue. If you look at the front, obviously the two blue stripes are not present here, and then the Hot Wheels has this situation on the hood as well, which the Tomica doesn't have, and the GTR logo is here, it's not here. And if you look at this side, same thing. Here is nothing much, is the difference in the paint obviously. And if you guys notice, the wheels, they're of different sizes, so and please let me know if I'm wrong, but the Hot Wheels, they're slightly bigger than the Tomica ones. So a little thing to take note of the rear. I think rear wise, I would have to say Hot Wheels did a better job, I think, than Tomica, especially with the rear wing. I think the wing is one of the better parts of the casting the Hot Wheels did. But all in all, I think between these two cars, I think the Tomica is better. So I actually did a review on this. I'm going to put a link in the description below to check that video out. I think that video was done at the very early stages on my YouTube channel, so obviously it's going to be a bit different than our current standard. But yeah, it's a very nice car. All in all, I think the Tomica is a really nice car. They really did it well, and it's going to go amazingly well in my collection. I'm a huge Fast and Furious fan, and this car has a lot of meaning. It's very iconic, and it's just amazing to have another R34 in my collection. So yeah, as usual, we're going to do a few rolling shots. I'll see you at the end. And just like guys, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys had an amazing time. I sure had an amazing time boxing this vehicle. It's gonna go insanely well in my collection. I mean, Hot Wheels versus Tomica, you know, it's never gonna end. And yeah, we'll just stay tuned for the channel. Stay tuned in the channel, like and subscribe for more awesome content like this. Be sure to check out my socials in the description below. But just like guys, this video is over and I'm out. Bye.